What's going on, dude? It's your boy, Andy Matrix. I'm back with another video. And we got some gaming news. Looks like Nintendo is still going at it with Palworld. You know, I think it was Clownfish that said this. Nintendo, like, the console itself and the game itself is absolutely amazing. But when it comes to, like, dealing with the public, when it comes to, like, copyright, when it comes to, like, everything that has to do with like copyright, things like that. Nintendo's basically the Disney of Japan. They're an extremely difficult company to deal with because they're so protective over their intellectual properties, like Disney. However, unlike Disney, they're actually like their stuff is of quality, so we gotta give them that. But here at PushSquare.com, it says Nintendo and the Pokemon Company want to stop the sale of Palworld. AKA, they want Palworld to go absolutely bankrupt. It's a little too late because Palworld already sold, 15, 20 million copies. They've already made their money. They already made their dough. There's no going back. You can't really sue them. Nintendo thinks that they can sue Palworld for, I guess, the patent? Some of the patents. It says claims the game infringes on its patents.
Hello, this is Yami Yugi from Yu-Gi-Oh! And make sure to subscribe to Andy Matrix's channel. Now on with the show.
Oh, this is rich. It said Nintendo and Pokemon Company are seeking an injunction which will block the sale of Palworld. It's been revealed. Earlier this year, just days prior to the indie games PS5 release, the Mario Maker filed a patent lawsuit against developers Pocket Pair, and now we have more details about what it entails. This is as expected. The Japanese patents and developer is accused of infringing upon revolve around gameplay mechanics like catching Pokemon in a virtual field and riding on top of them. What? Okay, I mean, if you're gonna accuse Palworld of like copying off the Pokemon, and I'm not gonna lie, like some of the Palworlds do look like Pokemon. I mean, there's one that looks like freaking Electabuzz for God's sakes. But still, it's still their own design, so it's not like a copy by copy, monster design. And the little, I guess what's it called, the Pal ball. I don't know what you call it. I forgot. The little pal ball that you throw to catch the pals. It doesn't look like a Pokeball. So even if it does kind of resembles a Pokeball, it doesn't look like it. It's designed differently. And there are other video games that use the same mechanics, right? Other video games that use the same mechanics. I mean, Shin Megami Tensei use similar, type of things. Like little creatures like Pokemon. There's also Digimon, which some say that it's a copycat of a Pokemon, but who's judging? So no, they can't sue for this. I mean, I don't think this is going anywhere because if they sue Palworld, then they're gonna have to sue a whole bunch of other companies with similar game mechanics. So it's ridiculous. It says interestingly, as far as we can tell, all three patents were registered after the game's original 19th January 2024 release date. However, they do pertain to pre-established patent field. Wait, hold on a second. As far as we can tell, all three patents were registered after the game's original 19 January. This was all the way back because I covered Palworld back in January. I actually covered Palworld when it first came out. I actually did a video on it. So this is back in January. So Nintendo and Pokemon they register a patent a day after the release of Palworld. So that's even worse. That is even worse. They can't. They really, 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 really can't. And I guess now they're gonna have to pay Palworld. No, Palworld has to pay Nintendo $33,000 in compensation apiece. That's not a lot of money. I mean, really, that's not a lot of money. I'm sure they can pay that off like immediately, right? Just immediately. But yeah, I don't think this is going nowhere. I mean, I think this is just a really, really, really crappy effort to try to prevent Palworld from stealing Pokemon fans. And by the way, Pokemon is such a big franchise. I don't think that it's going to lose a lot of fans. I just think that it's not going to gain new fans because it's just been stagnating and not really like doing anything or like doing anything new. And Power World basically came out of nowhere and did something brand new that Pokemon should have done a long time ago. But whose fault is that? So this lawsuit is kind of ridiculous, and I'm gonna end it at that. Whatever your thoughts are, make sure to comment below, like this video, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell for future notifications. Everybody, it's your boy Andy Matrix. Godspeed, baby.
Na 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 na.